25 popular gold digger who did it right. There are some people who work hard to earn a living and sustain themselves, but there are some who marry rich and steal their fortunes. This act, known as gold digging, is famous with celebrities, and here are some gold diggers who struck it rich. Number 1. Oksana Grigorieva. Mel Gibson. Oksana, a Russian singer and actress of sorts, tried to take Mel Gibson for a ride. Things went south when Mel Gibson was married to her and punched in the mouth. They had a kid together, and in the divorce, she was offered $15 million. She passed and wound up with $750,000. Number 2. Raffaello Folieri, Anne Hathaway. Raffaello claimed to have a very stable career in real estate, whereas his career involved blessing money from celebrities. He embezzled $50 million from previous scams and was caught and put in prison before he did anything with Hathaway. Number 3. Dean McDermott, Tori Spelling. Dean, who impregnated Tori Spelling with a bunch of kids, now hangs around his gorgeous, rich, and naive wife, a gold digger that he is now hanging around drinking and cheating. But as an experienced gold digger would advise, he went to rehab to show change, keep his wife in his charm. Number 4. Courtney Stodden Hutchinson. The 51-year-old millionaire marries a 16-year-old Courtney. Now, does that seem like true love? The millionaire then arranged for her to be on a couple of reality shows, including Couples Therapy, and even acted as her agent into the media industry. Isn't that something? Number 5. V. Stiviano, Donald Sterling. Stiviano, a textbook gold digger, was 33 years old when she started being around Sterling, who was 81 and the former owner of LA Clippers. Rich as he was, Sterling was married at the same time. Stiviano was hanging around with him, and she ended up losing all the luxuries that she was enjoying. Talk about bad luck. Number 6. Evelyn Lozada Chad Johnson. Seeming like a very good-looking couple at the time of their marriage, the TV personality didn't really do her homework well, as she found out Chad did not have as much money as she thought. Apparently, she loved him until she saw his bank account. Now, what kind of love is that? Number 7. Rachel Hunter, Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart was once upon a time a very famous rock star, and Rachel was a young, gorgeous model. The pair up was as good as they come in those days, but did not last, and without no prenup, Rachel walked with $65 million when she was 25. We gotta feel bad for the guy. Number 8. Heather Mills, Paul McCartney. Heather bagged one of the most famous and richest men available after Paul lost his wife, Linda. She was 26 years younger than Paul, so it obviously wasn't love. In the divorce settlement, she demanded $250 million and was infuriated when she received just $50 million after spending just 6 years with him. Number 9. Crystal Harris, Hugh Hefner. Playboy Mr. Hefner just had to pick a third trophy wife. He picked one 60 years younger than himself. You immediately know that Crystal Harris did not marry Hefner because she loves him, although Hefner's lawyers have made it clear that she will not receive anything in a divorce, making her wait it out. Number 10. Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant. Even though they have been together since they were 17 and 20 respectively, you can safely assume that the deal is about the money. After drinking and cheating as well as rape cases on Kobe, the only reason a woman might stay with him is the left in his bank balance. Number 11. Tracy Edmonds, Babyface, Eddie Murphy, and Deion Sanders. Hanging out or being married to Deion Sanders, Eddie Murphy, and Babyface must have been a lot of work for Tracy to do in a short period of time. The reward for all the hard work, although have been fruitful, yielding around $30 million, providing a role model to all the gold diggers here. Number 12. Ellen Nordegren, Tiger Woods. A former model weds one of the most famous golfers in the world and also one of the most promiscuous men this side of the world. Ellen filed for divorce with Tiger Woods that resulted in Tiger being short $100 million. This may be the most successful highest pulled by a gold digger in the world. Number 13. Kimora Lee Simons, Russell Simons. Being a gorgeous model, Kimora got hitched with Def Rock Jam owner Russell Simons. She lasted 10 years with Simons. After the divorce, she gets $40,000 a month as alimony from Simons. After the divorce, she landed a rich banker from Goldman Sachs. $40,000 a month and a rich banker is some gold digging. Number 14. Gabriel Aubrey Halle Berry. Although Gabriel might have been fairly decent, after beating Halle Berry his fame grew tenfold. During the divorce, he demanded alimony, lawyers' fees, and the child support. He gets $16,000 in child support despite lacking full custody. This makes him one of the most successful gold diggers of the time. Number 15. Kevin Federline Britney Spears. Being a backup dancer for Britney Spears, he had one kid on the way with his then-girlfriend Cher Jackson. Mesmerizing poor Britney, he married her using an engagement ring that she paid for. Later, they were divorced, with him receiving payments of up to $250,000 from Britney. Number 16. Amy Irving, Steven Spielberg. With the story of Amy being an Academy Award-nominated actress being followed by a very untimely breakup between the both of them, just as Spielberg made into the big leagues. The two eventually got married and divorced, followed by Spielberg losing $100 million as the prenup he took was written on a napkin. Number 17. Sean Southwick, Larry King. Larry King was the king of TV and had grown richer over the years. Within years, Sean married Larry, and when she divorced him, he had nothing to offer due to his bankruptcies. She then realized the error she made, and Larry took her back for obvious reasons. Number 18. Anna Nicole Smith, Howard Marshall J. Anna was a struggling stripper when she met Howard Marshall. She knew that Marshall was near 90 at the time they met, when she was only 24, but she married him anyway. He died within a year of the marriage. Anna inherited a significant amount of money after tons of legal battles. Number 19. Rosanna Rubiconde, Ivana Trump. Ivana, being a gold digger herself, did not expect Rosanna to scheme to marry Ivana to jumpstart his career by getting recognition through the marriage itself. Ivana was not very pleased with his elaborate scheme, especially thinking of the $3 million she wasted on a scam of a wedding. Number 20. Claus Von Bulow, Sonny Crawford. Worth $75 million at the time, Claus would have inherited back loads of cash after killing Sonny. But after getting thrown in prison and a ton of court litigation and appeals, he was finally acquitted, with the only condition being giving up ownership to the fortune. All that effort for nothing. Number 21. Alfonso Diaz Cayetano Fitz Jane Stewart. The 18th Duchess of Alba and the 85-year-old recipient of many plastic surgeries that went wrong is the next celebrity on our list. Alfonso, although claims that he has no interest in her wealth and that she has already signed over a majority of it to the family, the situation may change when she dies. Number 22. Ivana Trump, Donald Trump. Ivana met Donald Trump in 1977, had 3 kids, and filed for divorce. Going head-to-head, she only managed to get $25 million when Donald was worth $2 billion after the divorce. Number 23. Kels Garvey, Suzanne Clinton, and more. Hug was part of an elaborate scheme to seduce rich women, such as the Suzanne Clinton, and film their sexual encounters. He then blackmailed them with it and extorted riches. He managed to scam three other wealthy victims and was eventually caught. Number 24. Arlene Silver Dick Van Dyke. Being a makeup artist on stage, Arlene charmed her way into Dyke's life. It wouldn't have been unusual if Dyke was an age of 7 and she 42. Although Dyke isn't worth that much at a mere $30 million, he probably won't live long enough to make her work enough or more than $30 million. And number 25. David Furnish Elton John. A regular guy in advertising landing, Sir Elton John is not something that just happened and resulted in the richest gay couple in the world. Although the main reason for him being in the talks of gold digging is that there are rumors of him not even being a gay. Now that you know that some of them employed some dirty chicks to get rich suddenly, do you really think that the money that they earned is really worth it? Share your thoughts and comment below. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.